So, did I piss you off with that title or what? So, let's talk about the evil villain Lady Chrysalis. She's a bug pony thing that does stuff, I guess. And for a while, she doesn't seem to have an established character or personality. Go with me. Chrysalis' main driving force, besides being an asshole sometimes, read the comics, is protecting her hive and providing them food. In the show, that was her motivation. We don't really get to see her again except for an alternate timeline, where a similar motivation is present, but instead of playing the defensive, she's on the offensive. She already has control over the land, but she's battling for complete control. That reminds me of something. No, we'll get to that later, but still those similar motivations are present, but this time she's just a little more evil. Instead of agreeing and coexisting, she's like, nope, there can only be me and my changelings, kill them all.
Take no prisoners, kill them all!
In the comics, read the comics, she was after a revenge, while also providing her hive food. It also gets pretty dark in there sometimes, just saying. All this in mind, there seems to be a shell of a character lacking. Get it? Cause she's a bug?
I don't get it.
What I think seemed to happen is that Chrysalis is this idea of a dark character with a simple motivation to go on. And that's fine, some people like a character like that. It makes them easy to hate. Just aesthetics alone is something menacing. But in order to have a good story in place, this shellless nature will only work for so long. And now I'm gonna use that example. Darth Vader. Da 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 da. Go see The Force Awakens. Dun da da. It's funny, you know how Darth Vader is like the defining character from Star Wars now? Like, he has the most stuff made of him because everyone and their mom can recognize fucking Darth Vader. And then remember how in the original movie he had like 10 minutes of screen time? People were seduced by his appearance, and then adding things like motivation, backstory, and all that other stuff really cemented who he was as a character. And now you can buy even more stuff from Darth Vader. Chrysalis is in a similar boat, but on a lesser scale, especially with a series full of colorful characters. Literally, they are colorful. No, not racist. Even still, it seems like a lost potential to me. I'm not saying she's a bad character, but think of how more diverse she could be if we understood more about her character. I'm just saying. Lack of information present in the comics, here we go again, still leaves much to be desired. We get a more threatening Chrysalis, a more frankly evil one, and I can appreciate love for a good baddie again, but we don't have any real motivation. The closest thing we have to that is a pseudo-origin story, read the comics, that implies she's this creepy bug thing made of dead pony parts. Ew. I'm looking at you, Cook. The reason why I like Discord so much is I see him as a complex, layered character who on the surface is a childlike, not knowing better trickster, but obviously with his reaction to friendship, he craves and values social interaction. And he's probably got a lot of abandonment issues underneath that odd surface. I don't really get that vibe with Chrysalis, who seems like she's there to look cool and be evil. Not a bad thing, but potential. And maybe yes, some characters are just like that, to fit an archetype and need for their story. But I challenge writers to show all sides of the coin if they can, especially with characters like Chrysalis. Now, what have we learned?
Read the comics.
No? Well, yeah, but...
Go see The Force Awakens.
Ugh. Develop your characters as much as you can, either over time or right from the get-go, so you have a well-rounded story. Fool.
I pity the fool.